Get ready to feast your eyes on some colorful skies, and we're not talking about rainbows or fall colors. Crews in East Moline spent the day getting ready for the Quad City Balloon Festival. The event raises money and collects food donations for the Riverbend Food Bank. And if you want a view from above, you can even donate $15 to take a tethered ride in a Gentle Giant. It's the 27th year for the Student Hunger Drive. The 6-week challenge kicked off this evening with skits and pizza. Over the next month and a half, the kids will collect food to stock pantry shelves all around the Quad City area.
This is our largest food drive that we do all year. It brings in about 9% of our total distribution. So it's a significant portion of the food that we can solicit here locally.
Over the years, students have collected more than 13.5 million pounds of food. That adds up to more than $25 million in donations. Riverbend Food Bank makes sure it goes to families in need in 20 Iowa and Illinois counties.
According to the firefighters on the scene, 3 storage units were completely engulfed when they arrived at the facility just off of Illinois Route 84 around 10 o'clock last night. Fire crews, the fire caused crews, that is, to temporarily shut down Illinois Route 84, hold up a train there with the traffic nearby on a rail line. Thompson's fire chief says it was the quick response time of the other fire departments that really helped prevent the situation from getting any worse.
It's always amazing to see the line just sort of stretch on and on and on. Our ticket sales online were double this year compared to last year, so that was a really nice thing to have happen.
Beer lovers enjoyed a wide variety of brews and cheeses at the 13th annual Brouhaha Festival. There were also games and live music from -6. All the money raised from ticket sales support WQPT, the Quad Cities public television station.
Deputies say 22-year-old Matthew Varner of Comanche was traveling southbound this afternoon on Highway 67 when he lost control of his truck, causing a rollover. Authorities say he lost control because of speeding and he was weaving in and out of traffic. Firefighters had to come help free the man from his truck.
Cover your ears, they are back. The Air Force Thunderbirds are ready to rock and roll over the Davenport Airport. They are the headliners for the 26th annual Quad City Air Show. Tickets are $15 for adults, $5 for kids.
The keynote speaker is First Lady Michelle Obama. The president will speak on Thursday after receiving his party's presidential nomination. In the Quad Cities, campaign workers are keeping busy with preparations for the upcoming election. They expect the speeches at the convention to deliver a very clear message about the country.
It's time for your Fox 18 9 o'clock news.
One of the busiest stretches of road in the Quad Cities has been closed for months, but tonight, as it's finally on the verge of reopening, neighbors say they won't believe it until it happens.
Sex for drugs with your doctor? My gosh, that never crossed my mind.
Some may not believe it, but that's exactly what prosecutors are saying about a Quad City area doctor. Tonight, what he's accused of giving his patients in return for sexual favor.
When the school board's sending stuff home, superintendent sending mail home like this, it's not a good sign.
Some Quad City parents concerned after news that their child's school is getting a failing grade, and to make matters worse, that they may not be able to do anything about it.
But new polls out this week show a tight race. Romney was fundraising in California today, so the heavy lifting fell to his running mate, who stumped for votes in battleground Florida.
You know, the president came in with hope and change. Well, hope is farther away from us.
Paul Ryan said the Obama administration has failed on the economy.
We must restore the American idea of opportunity.
Coming up, skies are about to get pretty crowded over the Quad Cities. Cassie mentioned it. We'll show you where you can see some incredible hot air balloons this weekend on your Fox 18 9 o'clock news.
Who stepped up to pick up weeks of garbage left behind by a local garbage company 24 hours after our story aired.
Then Isaac has already derailed plans for the start of the Republican National Convention. It will convene in Tampa on Monday as planned, but will immediately go into recess until Tuesday afternoon. Isaac is expected to be in the Gulf of Mexico west of Tampa early Monday morning. Republican leaders say by Tuesday afternoon the worst of it will have passed. About 50,000 people are scheduled to attend the convention. It took 15 attempts over 3 days, but almost 140 divers successfully broke the previous record. After months of tryouts and planning, skydivers from around the world squeezed into 6 planes and jumped out at 18,000 feet. They flew heads down at speeds of up to 200 miles an hour in a massive snowflake formation. 4 camera operators jumped with the divers to record the 150-foot wide formation.